Alright, so I'm back with the Traxxas Nitro 4Tech. Previously we have driven the two on the right and they've all been rebuilt, so they're all a clean slate, but I need to get the two on the right to be driving correctly. And they're just not shifting the way they should be. I don't really feel like trying to spend too much time finding the shift point, so I had gone ahead and picked up a second 2-speed clutch, but I didn't want to just use the one until I knew that the ones that I have in the cars are functioning properly. But I was fortunately able to source a few more, so instead of tinkering around and trying to find the shift point, I'm just going to go ahead and replace the clutches now that I found a few more. So I want to see if these factory set clutches have the correct setting to get the 2-speed shift point, and hopefully that solves the issue. I don't know if the ones that are in the cars currently are just worn out or if they're not tuned the way they should be, but either way we'll be able to eliminate that as an issue and hopefully get these to shift. So I'm going to start off by replacing the transmission of the Pro 15 first, and then I'll do the 3.3 as well. So hopefully we can get these to drive right. Alright, so with the current clutch removed, you can hear that it's rattling, and the spring that's supposed to be in there seems to be missing, because you can see this piece moving freely. So not supposed to rattle like that. Here's this one brand new out of the package, solid. So we'll get that installed, make sure it's installed the correct way, and that should be the answer to the no shifting on this vehicle. And if it's this on this one, I'm sure we get a similar issue here on this one with the 3.3, so we'll look into that as well. So that was a quick and easy install. I shouldn't have any issues getting this one done, now that I know what I'm looking for with this rattle. So without further ado, alright, so that was also a smooth installation. The clutch here is not rattling, just like the Pro 15 was, but it was not shifting. It doesn't appear to have anything missing. The ball is there, so this one can definitely still be tuned. This one will need to be rebuilt. I went ahead and got a couple of the proper pilot shafts, so that way I can run a 1.5 again if I want to with the 2-speed clutch bell. So in order to make that happen, I need to source the proper sized header, and that's the only thing preventing a 1.5 from going in the third 4Tech. But that's another subject for another time, so I don't need to bench test these. We know exactly what parts we swapped out, so it's time to head out to the field to see if these new factory transmission clutches are in fact gonna work out the way they should. Hopefully this replacement solved that issue. Alright, so we're out in the field. Today might be a bust. I had a cop follow me in, but I just kind of pulled into the middle of the parking lot and acted like I was looking for something. I don't know, I feel like a criminal. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I get a quick run in. and hopefully I don't draw any attention. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing fired up. Do the 3-3 first. Hopefully this clutch shifts. Alright, so we'll see together. I have no idea how this is gonna respond. The engine fired up. I gotta change the steering trim a little bit. Oh shit, that car scared me. I thought that was a cop. I don't like the steering on this car. Ooh, the brakes aren't that good either. I think I heard a shift, I just can't tell. That sounded like a really early shift. There we go. That was unmistakable. Eee. My phone stopped recording for a moment, but I did get it to shift. I kept driving a little bit. I think that was a shift there. Probably out of fuel. Yep, out of fuel. So I did get it to shift. I'm gonna refuel, drive it a little more, see if I can get it to shift and share it with you guys and see how much time we have left. Maybe get this one going too. I think that was a shift right there. But that I think was as well. There we go. That was one for sure. That was also one for sure. So I think the clutch just needed to be worn in. I think the engine needs to be tuned as well, but Tell me what you guys think, if you hear it shifting or not. I think that was a shift there. It's fast. That was for sure. So we've got 2-speed action. Sounded like it was about to shift or shifting as I let off. For sure. Alright, that's good to know. So that's enough of this one. It can be fine-tuned at this point, but at least we know it works, and we've got something to work with now. It's definitely shifting. For the sake of time, I'm going to bring this one in. I like these Traxxas engines. I rarely have issues with them. I've only had the 3.3 rods split on me a couple times. So that is an issue, but not enough to write home about. Ooh! That was immediate. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah. Yes. I like that. Ooh. The shift is kind of sounds kind of harsh, rough. Well, again, this is also first few shifts out of the packaging, so. Nice. I feel like there's a lot of air that gets in the lines. As well as the engine probably needs a proper tune, but this car's better handling than the 3.3. It still has a lot more to give at the height of the second speed. I'll stop babying it. Let's see what this thing can do. Oh. See, just as you want to start having fun. Try fire it up one more time, and then gonna gonna call it a night. It's getting late. That was strange. Engine needs to be tuned, and this shift could probably be a little later. But that's very good. We got something to work with now. This is the car that had the rattly clutch, and then the 3.3. Not sure why that one wasn't working, but we've got new ones, and now we know where to go from here. Yeah, this one could be adjusted for later, a later shift. Nothing very exciting, just trying to test out the clutches. A lot of back and forth. So that's pretty much it. Objective complete. So I don't think I need to drive this much more. I got to drive, I'd say, a tank and 3/4 of the 3.3 and a half a tank in the 1.5. I know where things stand. We've got to tighten the adjustment on the 1.5, and I've got to play with the 3.3 a little more to figure out where the range is. I'd say that we achieved the objective. So I'm gonna pack up. So you can see it's starting to get dewy out here. Take a few photos. Check back in when we get back to the lab. All right, so not too much more to say. We achieved what we wanted to with the Pro 15 and 3.3. I know it's not going to require much to get the third one going. I'm probably going to go with a 1.5. Depends on the header I find, and or if I get a different Traxxas engine in the meantime. I'm going to try to use the good clutch left over, as well as the clutch that's already in the car, to get this last one going before I open up a new one. So we'll do some experimenting with that last one. I've got pretty much everything I need but the header, so we'll do that another time. So stay tuned, because I definitely want to drive these, get them proper. Now that we've got the new clutches and a clean slate, we know where to go from here. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your interest in Nitro, and we will be seeing you with more cool stuff like this in the near future.